Phoenix.
And I'm Xandor.
And today we're going to be playing Halo Ground Command, which is the smaller scale of Halo Ground Control.
From what I've been told about this game, it is essentially Halo Wars, but on the tabletop.
Alright, and so, for the third time in a row, we have to determine initiative because our cameras aren't being in sync. And one of us forgot to hit the record button.
Well, either way, I'm looking for Spartan helmets.
And I'm looking for energy swords.
And I still get initiative. 2 Spartan helmets, 2 no energy swords.
And we will keep these results for our command cards. Alright, and to begin deployment, Xander here is going to be placing all of his models before me, 8 inches from the board edge.
The cool thing about the elements here, these units, is they revolve around elements as opposed to being a standard unit. And what I do like about these smaller guys is just how versatile you can make the squad sizes, or rather the squad composition. As you can see here, I can make these squads like just a straight line like that, or I can make it kind of a jumbled mess like that. It's honestly preferable to 40K style, where it's just a squad composition, setting them up 2 inches apart from each other.
Hey bud.
Yeah?
What am I looking at?
You're looking at a down Marine. I need to reglue him.
Speaking of the UNSC side, we had a little screw up we don't know where at, but these are supposed to be the core units. However, for some strange reason,
I seem to be missing one of my elements.
One element. So instead of being the core stuff, he is going to be running 2 Spartans instead of 1, just to balance things out.
And my officer unit will be an infantry unit for the purposes of this game.
Alright, and to start off my deployment, I set the tape measure right there. My first squad is going to go right behind the trees where you can't see me. Neater.
And these are the original models from the game, aren't they?
They are. You'll notice that they are a little bit dinged up, but that's only because I use them a lot. And metal models are hard to keep painted.
But they are beautiful.
They are beautiful.
You know, I heard that Mactic Games is what owns this IP now.
Really?
Yeah, at least that's what I heard last night. According to Mike, Mantic Games is what bought out Spartan Games, or specifically they bought out this IP, and everyone was excited because that just meant, oh, Mantic Games is going to do a good job with this, they know what they're doing, but they never actually went anywhere with this.
Just so you know, I'm putting these 2 hunters right behind the building, and I'm attaching my zealot to that group. And my ghosts are going to go all the way over here.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, gotta go fast.
Starting off the first turn, we're going to move this unit of infantry up, and they're just going to go 6 inches forward, just to let y'all know we are playing just a standard kill 'em all game. We're not going to be worried too much about objectives. We're not going to worry about anything like that. And since their movement is only about 6 inches, I have no range with any of my weapons at the moment.
Alrighty, and to start off my turn, my ghosts are going to go do a little zoomy. Yeah, they're going to go a little zoomy, and they're going to fly all the way to up here. And they are doing a fast fly, meaning they would not get to shoot this round. Alright, Xander, what you doing first?
I'm going to activate this Warthog right over here, and he is going to do his own zoomy of a sort, moving all the way up 15 inches right here. Now, he does not get to shoot either.
Carelessly tap towards the brittle resin.
Yeah. The Warthogs are actually pretty solid. It's
the
literally the little guys I get worried about.
The chain gun, though.
It's fine.
Okay. We're going to have the hunters move inside the building. This was already pre-measured, by the way. just for those of you wondering.
And we did agree that the walls are passable terrain. They can go right through them for sake of clarity.
And for another sake of clarity, because their buildings would be too tall for us to scale anyways, the buildings are... the top is what's inside. So that way we can see it and it looks nice.
Alright. My next activation, I will be activating this other snow hog right over here. He's just going to be moving up 10 inches right there. And the machine gunner is going to take a few pot shots at maximum distance, 20 inches, at the ghosts right across the street.
Before he does that, though, my hunters are going to react.
Go ahead.
13. That's impossible. They are not going to be reacting.
They can't react, can they?
Nope.
Shame.
Big shame.
Alright, so the Warthog is firing at the AT profile firepower rating at 3. So I'm rolling 3 dice right over here. And I want 1s or 2s, and I got 3 1s.
You got 3 1s? Well, I am going to attempt to soak.
Go ahead.
I do soak one of them, meaning I believe you have not done enough damage
Correct.
to actually damage him.
That is correct.
To start off this activation, my grunt levy is going to be moving up 6 inches and firing. No, they're not going to be firing. They have a range of 16.
For my next activation, I'm going to activate my Spartan, which is all the way over here. And he's going to run into this unit of Marines and connect using their, instead of firing, I'm going to have him connect with the unit.
Well, that happens at the end of the turn.
Okay.
They can't do anything now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Point being, they're there. So.
Because connections happen at the end of the phase. Alright, and to start off my round, I'm going to be running these poor unfortunate grunts up to be shot at. Hopefully not.
We'll see right now because I might react.
Yeah, do you have something that can see them?
Yeah,
That's in range?
This unit right here, possibly in range.
20 inches?
This unit right here is possibly in range. 20 inches is their max, yeah.
Okay, they are within range.
Sweet, so they're going to react. Alright, so the UNSC, their reaction is 7-9 because they were activated. I have to make a 9 or better.
Is that the fire team or is that the rifleman?
That's the rifleman.
That's the fire team. That one is the fire team.
Alright, my fire team, it is 8-10, so a little bit harder, but let's see what happens. That's a 7, so I don't get it. They don't get to react.
Alright, and for my next action, we are going to go ahead and run these elites and the grunts, run these grunts into this building.
Just like the bunch of cowards that they are.
No, just into better fortifications.
And my infantry right over here, they're just going to run 9 inches forward. Really nothing much I can do with them since there's no range yet.
Alright, and for the start of the next command phase, I'd want to re-roll the 2 shields that I had.
And I'm going to roll the 1 lightning
and
bolt.
I completely missed that.
Yes, you did. You want to go ahead and redo that? I'm also going to re-roll one of my helmets and my lightning bolt to see what I can get. And it's 1 for 1 again, so I guess we re-roll that?
No. Those are just to redo your orders.
Oh, okay.
And now we roll our 2d6s. My first one is going to go first. That's going to be an 11.
And I'm going to get a 8.
Which means I will take the initiative.
Yes, you will.
Starting off my round, I'm going to take these ghosts and put them right into range of a little Tokyo Drift there, but...
Deja vu.
Have I been in this place before?
That's all we can sing because of copyright.
Yep. Anyways, so they're going to go ahead and take shots at the Warthogs. They're shooting at firepower 5, so I can re-roll skulls and misses with 2s. That is 1, 2 that I can re-roll. Doesn't matter. 8, 9, successes. Do
I
you want to roll your soak?
I do get a soak roll, and I have soak 3. So do you want to move those out of the way? Now remind me, what do I have to roll, Phoenix?
Numbers.
Alright. I blocked 3.
So that makes it a 6.
Yep. So
Which
only
means
6
I hit.
damage, which
Wounded
does
the
wound
warthog.
the warthog. Alright, so my activation is I'm activating these UNSC Marines right here with the Spartan. They're not moving, but they are gonna shoot the ghosts. It's fine. Okay. Shooting is gonna be 21 dice, essentially. One of these failed results I will re-roll to be 21 rolls because there's only 20 dice in this hand right now. But let's see what happens.
That's a lot of misses.
Wow, that is the one re-roll. That's a cocked die. There we go. Now the 2s allow me to re-roll skulls, correct?
Skulls and hits.
And hits. So
Because you're a firepower 5.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna re-roll these 3 skulls.
Yep, go ahead and push everything to the side,
That's
please.
what I'm doing. And those, geez, wow. Okay.
So, how many hits you got?
It's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits against the ghosts.
9 hits. I'm going to roll my soak value of 3.
It's for nothing.
For nothing. So 9 hits go through.
And does that wound them?
That kills the first one and wounds the second one.
Nice.
Okay, start off my round. My hunters are not going to be moving. Instead, they're just going to be blasting a hole in that warthog.
Let's see what happens.
12 dice coming at you at firepower 5. Which means I have 1 reroll.
Didn't really matter. And how much damage is that?
It's going to be 3, 6, 8.
8, and I get my soak for 5 points of damage, which is more than enough to destroy the warthog.
Just enough.
Literally just enough.
Takes 5 hits to take the second wound away.
And the warthog is dead. Are we doing the special rule, our homebrew rule, where it becomes terrain?
Yes, we will be doing the vehicles causing mayhem.
Okay.
And I see that the underside vehicle isn't really painted that well.
It's the underside. It's fine. It looks painted on the camera.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. So we actually forgot to do something too. We have a fun special rule about destroyed vehicles.
Whenever a vehicle, whatever it might be, is destroyed in combat, because of the momentum of the vehicle is always going forward, we came up with a special rule that when a vehicle is destroyed, we roll a scatter die plus 1 or 2d6 depending on what movement it was using, and it can cause potentially additional damage either to friendly units or enemy units. So let's see what happens. So on target, first and foremost, it just means it blows up right there.
Flips over.
Just a flip right there.
The fact that you just flipped it
With the turret on
it.
so shows how much I do not worry about this turret specifically. For my next activation, I'm going to activate this unit of Marines and this Spartan, and they're just going to move up 6 inches, giving my machine gun turret a cooldown token, but it does put me very close against the ghosts right there, which I will be shooting at. 14, 15 for the Spartan, and 1 per for the Marines.
Okay.
So let's see what happens. Yeah, so I messed up. I didn't hit the record button on my dice table roll, so we went ahead and re-rolled it. What happened is I got 1 better damage point, but Phoenix did get a better soak roll. So ipso facto, I did destroy 1
and damage
ghost and damage another one. So there's only 1 warthog element left, which is great for me.
For now.
For now. So what you gonna do, Phoenix?
So I'm gonna be moving this unit forward and to the side, really, just so I can get some good old view. That's too far. Some good old view on those warthogs there.
Well, a warthog.
Well, that last warthog. And I'm going to be blowing it to Kingdom Come. 16, 17, 18. Put this back in frame.
So let's go ahead and shoot.
18 shots, firepower 5. That's a bad roll.
That's a very bad roll. Wow, that is a horrible roll.
Okay.
So how much damage is that?
That is 2, 4, 11.
11 damage. I do get my soak roll, so let's see what happens. 2, 4. So 11 minus 4.
You'll do 7, but only 5 is enough to do 1 wound.
Yep. So 1 point of damage on the warthog, or 1 wound rather, on the warthog, and he has 1 wound left. For my next activation, I'm a go big or go home, high risk, high reward type of player. I'm going to have this warthog ram into the grunt levy that just shot at him. And his maximum move distance is 15 inches, and he will make it perfectly fine. The question is, can the grunts make the reaction shots?
9 or better.
Mm-hmm.
I get to use my elites one, so that is an 8.
That is an 8,
sucks.
so that sucks. Yep. Now, for my ramming move, I need to roll skulls. I get 3 chances to hit, so let's see what happens. I get 1 skull, which means 1 point of damage to the grunts.
Yep, and now I need to roll a suppression test, which is going to be their react number, less than their react number, plus 1 damage, which is going to be 7, 8. That does pass, because the react is, no, it's their first react number, so they fail. So you will get to choose which way they are repelled in.
Sweet.
They must move up to their maximum distance away.
Okay. So I'm going to have them move just straight back.
Straight back?
Yeah, like curve around this unit right over here, but just straight back.
Straight that they can do. Okay.
Great. Like I said, high risk, high reward. What you doing, Phoenix?
Alright, I'm going to charge your warthog that came after my other one.
Oh no.
My other squad. And that is enough to get them all into combat.
And remind the lovely audience how combat works.
So, I take my melee dice. I take my grunts melee dice. I roll, and I'm trying to get skulls, just like your impact.
Mm-hmm.
And because this is melee, you don't get a roll.
Also, it's melee.
Melee.
And do I at least get my soak?
Nope.
Not even my soak. Okay. And you got at least 1 skull, which, as we already determined,
1 damage.
1 damage, and that's all the warthog had left.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the important question: where does the momentum carry the hog?
Charge, I would say nowhere.
Well, let's see what happens. You're right. It goes nowhere. So on target.
They just kind of flipped the hog.
So, all right. So for my next activation, I'm going to activate this unit of Marines right here. They're not going to move, but they are going to take pot shots at this grunt levy over here. The grunts are going to get small cover because of the warthog being there. Now you see why we have that special rule. Yep. I am going to be rolling 6 dice, and because of the heavy machine gun, it is going to get +2 to the suppression test, and for the small arms, +1 to the suppression test, for a total of +3. So let's see what happens. Oh, and no rerolls because of that cover. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits against that.
More damage on a roll of 1 or 2.
So all those damages, you have to roll 10 of those.
That is only on the elite, and if I use it on the elite, then I'm going to kill the elite.
Yeah. So you want to take out the grunts first.
Yep. So that's you said 10.
Yeah, it's gonna be 10.
2, 4, 6, Give me a 1 or a 2.
That's a 2. Yep.
That's ignored.
I turned off the camera too.
Good job. Just so you know, that's a 2.
So the elite is still alive,
The
but
elite is still alive.
he does have to take a suppression test.
He does now have to take a suppression test. It is going to be +2 because...
+3 actually, because all of them shot. It's +2 for the machine gun, +1 for the small arms.
It's +2 for the machine gun?
Yeah.
For one machine gun.
For one machine gun, it's +2, and then +1 for the small arms.
Roll under a 7.
Let's see what happens.
I rolled out of the thing.
Could maybe roll in there. There you go.
That's not under a 7. He will die too.
Boom. That's one
squad white.
That's one squad wide by a unit of Marines. Now who's tough?
So to start off this round, my ghost here, pre-measured by the way, is going to ram into this squad of riflemen.
Do I get a reaction?
Yes.
Okay,
Do
so
you want to try and take the reaction?
I am going to try to take the reaction at risk of activating them. So, the reaction, do I get to use the Spartan's reaction instead because he's tied to it?
It is tied to the Spartan.
Alright,
so, yes.
sweet. So I need to get a 5 for this roll. And I get above a 5, so that's good.
Okay.
So I'm going to fire into there, which is a lot of dice. Alright, so I have 20 dice in here. I will re-roll one of these just to make it a 21 dice roll. It'll be one of the failed rolls. And then roll this one for 21. Boom. Alright, and firepower 5, so I get to re-roll 2, 4.
Hey bud, do you have more than 6?
What do you mean?
Do you have more than 9? No, do you have more than 6 damage there?
Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Why? Is that already going to destroy the grunt, the ghost?
You said you have 9?
I haven't even counted all the damage yet, but that is above 6 so far. I'm just getting all the skulls to reroll.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just count how much damage you have right now.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Oh, it's below build rating of. Doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no.
There you go. That's 2 units of Covenant forces that the Marines have eliminated. I've never gotten this. I've never been able to do that in this game.
And this is gonna be the last time you do that. All right, Xandor, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have my last unit of Marines right over here. They're gonna rush forward. They're gonna rush B, and they're just gonna move up right behind the tree formation, along with the Spartan attached with them.
Alrighty.
Just like that.
Okay. Alrighty, so just as what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and move these boys up just to, you know, let me get range on other stuff when it comes into view.
So you're just preparing for a reactionary fire.
Yeah, well, more like I'm preparing to be able to shoot at my maximum distance.
On to turn 3. I am going to re-roll one of these command dice because I'm trying to get a special ability going on here. And I get it. Sweet. So now I have a lightning bolt, a Spartan helmet, and a shield.
Okay. And for our initiatives, that's a 4.
That's a 10.
UNSC has the initiative.
Let's see what happens. So what I've done a little bit of thinking. When I have this unit start moving up a little bit, they're going to move 6 inches forward, just like that. And the Spartan is right there. And I'm going to have them all fire. I'm going to split the fire up. What I'm going to do is have my rocket launchers and the Spartan fire at the hunters, while the small armsmen with the guns are going to fire into the grunt levy right there. And I've already got the dice set up.
We'll be firing into heavy cover. which is -2 to your dice, but your spankers have a
+1.
+1, so you get firepower 3.
Firepower 3, which means 2s and 1s count as 2s and 1s, as opposed to 2s and 1s counting as 1. So starting with the Spartan first, it's going to be 2, 4, 6 damage against the...
Is that your Spartan and your rockets?
No, that is just a Spartan.
You need to roll them together.
I am.
No, you're not.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that they didn't all get jumbled up there. So that's 2, 4, 6 so far against the Hunters. And now here are the rockets from the regular Marines. That one's a cocked die. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 against the...
14, that is coming from my forward arc, which means I will have a soak.
So you get 1. So 13 points of damage on the Hunters, killing...
One of them.
Yay. Alright, and now it's going to be the small arms going against the grunt levy. Now, because they are in heavy cover, I do not get the +1 to my firepower rating with the small arms. I do still get the suppression test buff though. And it's going to be 3, 6 dice coming at you.
Which means that you're in firepower 2.
Yep.
1s and 2s will count as 1s.
Yep. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of damage here, but oh well. So it's going to be 4 points of damage against the grunt's levy.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on my elite.
Okay.
1 or a 2. Come on, baby. That's a 1.
So all damage is ignored, right?
The damage is ignored.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, Phoenix, how are you going to punish me?
Alright, so, see this squad of elites, or grunts right there?
Yeah.
You're going to be firing at your Spartan squad.
The one that just took out the one hunter?
Yep.
Hey, question. Wouldn't the hunter start going berserk because the brother died?
Not in this case, no.
No?
No.
Are you just saying that to save face? That way you don't...
No, there is not actually a berserk mechanic.
That's kind of cringe, not going to lie.
No, it's not. Anyways.
So, Phoenix did say that they were going to spend 2 of their command dice.
Yep, these 2 right here to increase my attack pool by 2 each.
So that's going to be 4 extra dice.
Which will put me at a
and
shooting of 14 dice.
And I'm spending my command dice for take cover, which will increase their cover from no cover to light cover. Which is -1 to your fire rating, correct?
Firepower rating, yep. And I have bad news for you. I have +1 firepower rating anyway, so I'm still firing at a 4.
Either way.
Could have been firing at a 5. But
could have been firing at a 5, but oh well.
Is that recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
For 4 hits.
4 hits, wow. And do I want to put that on my Spartan? Yeah, I'm going to put that on my Spartan.
Okay.
It's only 4 damage, right? So, I just need 1 or 2. Damn.
That is not a 1 or a 2.
So that is
Spartan
4, so he takes a hit. Well, it's only 1 hit, so I'm okay with that.
For now.
Alright, so for my next activation, I'm going to activate this unit of Marines with the Spartan, and they're going to move up 6 inches just behind the Warthog, giving them plenty of cover from anything or anyone that might want to hurt them. And I'm going to split fire again. I'm going to have the Spartan with his Spartan laser fire into the Letgolo right over here. And I'm going to have the other 3 elements fire into this open grunt levy right down here.
And before you do, I'm going to attempt to react with that unit. I am looking for I'm going to spend my last command dice. I'm looking for better than a 6.
Yep, go ahead.
That is better than a 6.
That is better than a 6.
They will react, and they will fire at the squad.
So do I fire first, or you fire?
I fire first.
Alright, so what do you need?
So we determined I have 17 dice to go against him. You will have light cover, which means that my firepower rating remains unchanged because I have a +1 short range and all my weapons are short range.
Mm-hmm.
So Means 2s can re-roll misses. That's 2 that I can re-roll. That's 2 that I can re-roll. Alright, that's going to be 6, 8, 10, 11 hits.
Ew. Alright, what I'm going to do...
If you put 1 on it, you have to put
I have to put all of it on it. I know, that's what I'm thinking. That's the hard choice, because my riflemen only have 3 hit points per element. That's a total of 3, 6, 9, 12.
That would be 3 of them gone.
Yeah, that'd be 3 of them gone. Or I could put it on the Spartan. He would tank it, but he would have only 1 wound left.
He could tank it.
He could still tank. So you know what? I'm going to put it on the Spartan. On 1s or 2s, he's okay. He's okay.
First one's okay.
What do you mean the first one's okay?
You have to roll for each point of damage.
I have to roll 11 of these?
You have to roll 2 of them.
Okay. So the first one's okay. Second one, he's not okay. So he does take a point of damage.
Takes a point of damage, which now means he is the damage model in that group.
Yep. So that means any other damage I take has to be taken to him first.
Yep.
Which is fine. We're okay here. Now, for my rolls...
Alrighty. What you got for me?
I'm going to have 15 dice coming at you from the Spartan Laser to the Hunter. It's going to be 5, 10, 15 dice. Coming at you from the Spartan Laser. And the Spartan Laser gives me +1 to my firepower rating, which brings the heavy cover back, which brings my firepower rating back up to normal, right? Because the Golo is in heavy cover. So it's -2, right?
-2, so +1 would
so
be...
+1, -1.
-1, which would be firepower 3. Means 1s and 2s count as 1s and 2s, no rerolls.
No rerolls. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to the Let Go Low.
12. I have 2 soak. You want to go ahead and clear me some space there?
There you go. Go ahead. So 11 points of damage to the Let Go Low.
So that will only wound him.
And how many more wounds does he have? 1 wound left on the Let Go Low. All right. And then 3 units of the riflemen going into the grunts and the elites and all that over there. That's going to be 3, 6, 9 dice coming at you. 6, 9. Let me go ahead and clear all this out. Now their firepowering is back at 4 because they're out in the open, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. Twos allow me to reroll hit misses, right?
These ones?
For the ones in the open.
Ones in the open, you're at 4.
Yeah. So 2s allow me to reroll.
2s allow you to reroll misses.
Yeah. So I do have 1 miss I can reroll.
In the dice tray, please.
That's cocked. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of damage into the grunt levy.
I'm going to start taking it on the elite. You remember that number, right? 13?
13.
The elite is dead.
Ha! What about the zealot? It's the one in the open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not taking... Hold on. That was 4, so that makes it...
So 4 minus 13 is
9.
9. We know math, I swear.
And we're going to go ahead and take the other one on the zealot.
Okay. Does that kill the zealot?
No.
Damn.
That only wounds him.
How many more wounds does the zealot have?
1. At 5 hits.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I get to use my Spartan's reaction, and because they activate it, I need to roll a 6 or better.
Your Spartan's react is not a 6. That's
5, 6.
Oh my goodness.
And I got it with an 11.
Okay.
So all that all over again. Not really, because they're not anti-tank. So the Spartan Laser gives me 5 dice to hit. They are out in the open, so it is firepower 4 again. So I do get to reroll one miss. Alright, so it's going to be 3 points of damage
On the zealot.
on the zealot, so that's not even enough to do anything. And then it's going to be... Do I get to shoot with the machine gun now?
No, because it's still not stationary.
It's still not stationary? That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so then it's going to be 3, 6, 9 against everyone else. That is not very good rolls. Alright, 2, 4, 5 against the zealot. The zealot is the zealot dead?
Yeah, no, we're not. And something I missed on the last one.
The zealot is dead!
No.
Why?
Hold up.
Where do you reroll?
We missed something else on the last one.
What?
I have resolute. The zealot is dead.
Wait, so that allows you to reroll it 3 times?
No, it allows you to reroll one failed save.
Oh, so you're just rerolling from the last one.
Yeah.
The zealot is dead either way!
Anyways, my grunts are still going to have a good time with you.
Yeah, let's see what happens with that.
Going from my grunts, looking for skulls, that is 1 point of damage.
That's 1 point damage to the grunts.
Do your melee roll.
Yep. So, do I get to use my Spartans, or do I have to use the...
Your
Marines?
Spartan is not within combat. It is
So I'm
only
using
those
the-
first 2 that are in combat.
So I get 1 per 2. Nothing.
You take one and you are repelled 6 inches away.
Yep, so I have to take it from the very front? Or?
You have to take it from the front.
So that kills my machine gunner. Makes sense. He was out in the open. Hand me the... And I have to run away?
You have to run away. You are repelled.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Seeing the Marines get slaughtered by grunts of all things, these other Marines, my last activation, are going to move up forward. They're going to fire at the grunt levy right in front of them as well.
They're going to be firing at -1 firepower.
Why is that?
Because I have a grunt behind the warthog.
Fair enough. That's going to be 3, 6, 9 dice coming at you.
At firepower 3, so no re-rolls.
No rerolls at all.
But 2s and 1s count as 2s and 1s.
Yep. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that kill him? It kills. So, Phoenix, how does it feel to be losing at your own game?
Well, you see, it feels like I'm going to be throwing Hunter at you in a minute.
So, we've decided.
Didn't
It's
turn
not
on the
even
camera.
that. It's because I forgot to turn on the camera to roll the rolling dice tray camera. But that looks like, what, 2, 4, 5, 6. And where is that going to?
Into that squad.
Into that squad right there. I have
And
to take it
has
on
to be
the
taken on the Spartan.
Yep. So I just need 1s or 2s. So he does take another point of damage. Means that the Spartan here, he is on his last legs. And if I fail like that one more time, he will die.
Yes. That is the goal. So the UNSC is looking at the upper hand right now.
Yeah. We're both re-rolling our initiative and command dice. I have 6 compared to 7, so the Covenant do get the initiative. I also have 1 Spartan helmet for my command. What you gonna do?
For the first round, I'm going to be firing this whole squad into that Spartan again.
Oh no!
A command dice to up their damage or by their command pool by 2.
All right.
12 rounds going into them.
12 rounds. Let's hope nothing happens.
And I am at firepower 4, so I will be re-rolling 3 misses. That makes it 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Jesus. I just so I need to roll at least
On
3
your Spartan.
3 of them, right? On the
3 of
Spartan.
them on the Spartan.
All right. Screw it. Go
no,
bigger.
you have to roll them one at a time.
Oh, I have to roll.
Because if one of them is a success and the other two are not.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yep.
Well, he's only got one wound left, anyways.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right.
Order matters.
So, first one. Spartan's dead.
Spartan's dead.
No, he's not dead. He's missing.
Yes, of course, the missing in action. Now the rest of those points go to the
Marines.
The Marines.
So that was 4 points of damage. What was
9 left?
9 left. Oh, that's gonna be 3 of them. Oh, that hurts.
Yes, it does.
You hate to see it.
You do, but it worked. So, Xandor, what are you doing today?
As I said numerous times already, I'm a big high risk, high reward player. This unit of Marines are moving into the forest terrain right here. Mm-hmm. And they're going to fire into the Legolo specifically. -2 to my fire rating because of heavy cover, but because I'm shooting at an armored unit, I get +1 to my firepower rating, which brings me back up to firepower 3, which means 1s and 2s still count as 1s and 2s. Let's just hope I get enough 2s to bring them down. 2, 4, 5. So
With
not
a
enough.
soak of 2 doesn't matter.
Yep,
5.
it doesn't matter.
I still want to roll the soak. So 3.
3. What's your plan, Phoenix?
Alright, so this hunter right here is going to return fire to that spanker unit.
Now, because I'm in forest, what kind of cover does that give me?
You are in the front of the forest. You have no...
But it's still on the forest terrain. Come on.
Yeah, it'll be light cover.
Okay, I can accept that. Yep, so go ahead.
Oh, thank you, Odin.
Still
For
nothing.
5.
2, 4, 5. That's enough to kill him.
Bye-bye, Odious, or bye-bye, Marines.
Bye-bye, Marines. Beep. Alright. Next activation. I'm going to have my Spartan squad right over here. Move up just behind the Warthog, giving them the light cover.
And you know what I'm going to do?
React.
I'm going to react.
What are you going to react with?
I'm going to spend my 2 stay sharp dice to add +2 to my grunt levy.
Okay.
So instead of needing a 10, I will need a 8.
Go ahead.
I'm going to need you to start the camera.
I am. It is started.
It is started? Okay.
Yep.
That is a 10. I will activate it either way.
Yep.
Alrighty. And shooting at firepower 4, I will be rolling 10 dice. Re-rolling misses for each 2 that I have. And that would be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
That's all going to be taken on the Spartan.
And you will need to make separate rolls for this.
Yes. Okay. First one. It's only going to be 2, so. First one, he takes a wound. Second one, he is okay. So he does take 1 wound at the very least.
That's what I was trying to do.
You were trying to kill him.
Yep.
Alright. Starting off with the Spartan laser, I'm going to be rolling 15 dice to hit. Firepower at 3 +1 because of hitting at an armored target. So
-2 for cover.
It's firepower 4 -2 is 2, 3. Sorry, I said 3 +1. My bad. I know math. This is
no rerolls.
No rerolls. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 against the Legolo.
Legolo's dead. There's no way to block.
Legolo is dead! And then it's going to be 9 shots against the Grunt Levy.
Okay.
3, 6, 9. Let me go ahead and get all these out of the way. 3, 6, 9. For the Grunt Levy, it's going to be 4, 5, 6.
6. I'm going to take the first one on the elite.
Go ahead. That is a 1, so he's good.
He's good.
Yep.
And the rest of the shots plink off him.
Alright, a little bit of cool thing we're going to do. My Marines, I have 1 unit of Marines left right over here. They're going to be moving through the forest. They will be ending up within the trees. So just to symbolize all that, I'm going to place them on top of the tree.
Hey, Bud, what did I tell you about silencing your phone during our games?
I know, that's why I canceled it. It was my mother, too, so I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to have all of my my Marines fire into the grunt levy. The machine gun turret is the only one who will not be able to shoot because they moved. So it's going to be 9 shots. It's 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. Coming at
Firepower 2.
Firepower 2, yes.
Which means
1s and 2s are 1s.
1s and 2s are 1s.
Yep. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 against them.
You want to count that again.
Oh, wait, yeah, sorry. 3, 6, 7. My bad. Against the
7.
grunts.
On the elite. The lead is good.
The lead is good. You know, you're going to fail that roll one day.
I know, and it's going to wipe the squad. Last round, we have 3 units each.
2, 3 units each. I'm rerolling 1 command die.
I'm rerolling all of them because I spent them all.
And that's a 9 for me with an electric bolt, and
an 8 for me.
So I do get the initiative. Starting for my last activation, it's going to be these Marines. They're going to stay absolutely still, and they're going to fire right into the grunt forces inside of that building. Firepower still 2, but I do get to shoot with my machine gun now. Alright, so let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Really? 3, 6. Yep, 7 into the grunt levy.
Clear it for me because it's being on the elite.
Go ahead. That doesn't count.
The elite is dead.
Woo!
And so is 1 grunt.
That's all I need.
Now it is my turn. We're going to shimmy our boys up to be right up at the front. Just for kicks and giggles. That doesn't do anything necessarily. They are going to shoot at the Spartan.
Try to get one last good kick in.
One last kick in the teeth.
Doing a little prayer. Oop, here we go.
That is 5. 5 points to the Spartan.
2, 3, 4. That is 5 points to the Spartan.
Does the Spartan make it?
Let's see. Ooh, I'm going to try to capture your face to see if I make it. No. The Spartan is dead. Actually, no, he's not dead. He's missing.
That's 2 Spartans that have gone missing on this battlefield.
That is 2 Spartans that have gone missing on this battlefield, correct. For my last activation of this game, we're going to activate the Marines. Those are the only things I can activate now. And they're going to move up right here. And they're going to immediately open...
freeze, because I'm going to react.
Oh, come on.
And I'm going to spend one of my stay sharp to increase my react to a 9.
Okay.
And that is a 10.
Okay.
Meaning they will get to shoot at you again.
Alright.
I have 2 grunts left, one of which has the boomstick. And that is
nothing. Oh, wow.
They panicked.
They did panic. They're trying to run away. The other grunt's saying, "No, don't run away." That's going to be 3, 6, 9.
It's okay. I'm going to have to take a big old suppression test here in just a minute.
Yep. 3, 6, 9. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 against the levy.
They're dead. They don't need to make the suppression check.
So what does that mean? That means UNSC victory!
Incoming glassing laser.
We still won.
Yeah. Congratulations on your first time beating me.
The first time ever beating you in this game. And since we started this channel...
We played this how many times
We played this is our 4th time playing? 5th time playing. I've only ever beaten you once. But with this being the one time. But also on top of that, since we started this channel, we've played 2 games of X-Wing, a game of Risk, ground control,
and you have
and kill
beaten
team.
me.
And you've beaten me all 5 times. This is my first time beating you in any game. Even in our personal lives, playing personally. This is my first time actually beating you. So I am actually very, very happy right now. I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm jittery. I'm going to be honest with you guys. We know that...
We fudge some rules quite a bit.
We fudge rules. We try to keep as close to the actual rules as much as we can. We try to follow the rules as close as we can, but we are just human.
Of course, there are going to be mistakes. One of which would be the Spartans, because we cannot clarify if it has the legendary save skill or not.
According to the rules, the Spartan is able to make his heroic save on a
miss.
1, 2, or a miss, which basically makes him near impossible to kill.
Nearly impossible. And of course, there was the other rule that you can only have 1 Spartan per 1,000 points. Mm-hmm. And technically, this isn't even 1,000 points, but...
This isn't 1,000 points, but because I was missing 1 infantry element, we decided, look, we'll make the officer an infantry element, we'll play with 2 Spartans instead of 1. So we are just human. We're also just playing for fun. Sometimes we do make up rules on the fly just to make a game much more fun. Case in point, the exploding vehicles.
Yep. Upgrading 2 or better. If it's got momentum.
Yeah, it's going to blow up and keep moving forward. It just makes the game much more fun. Yes. Point being,
anyways,
we do make up rules sometimes, but it's not to give one side the advantage over the other. We make up homebrew rules just to make the game much more fun, much more personable for us. Going forward, there will be more homebrew rules depending on the game.
We'll let you know when they happen.
We will, of course, let you know. The next game we're going to play is going to be...
Undecided yet.
We don't know yet. We want it to be Battlefleet Gothic.
He wants it to be...
I want it to be Battlefleet Gothic.
No, you want it to be 40k.
I did. I want it to be anything within 40k. I've been seeing all of my friends here at Goldmine play 40k and Horus Heresy. Chances are we probably won't be playing Horus Heresy on the channel for a while.
We'll see y'all next week where we're playing a Warhammer game.
Possibly.
Bye.